Okay, here's the story of a man named Brady who... Okay, sorry. That was the 80s coming out. I apologize.
Oh my God.
Maybe even late 7. No, I was 3. Okay. No, I want to tell Cassie and Annie the funniest thing that just happened at Margene. So...
We got it off.
Okay.
Crash out now.
No, Beyonce's a beast. Anyways.
Okay, just go.
So, last night, we liked row E. It's where we sat. Josh went and got me somebody's tape because I forgot my tape. What?
Jonah, what?
It's like an insurance card. Okay, sorry. Call the insurance company? Okay. So, oh my gosh. Okay. I taped off last night. I taped an entire row off. We got there and one of the triplets came to me when we got there today and said somebody took some of our seats. I ended up saving the entire row because I didn't know who was coming. Jen had mentioned coming. Chase was coming. Story was coming. In case they wondered who Story was. That Story. You're welcome. Okay. So just in case you were wondering, don't worry because, you know, they're home next week.
Oh, next week.
Okay, back to the story.
On Friday, in a week from today. Sorry.
So we get there. I'm there, you know, like an hour early because I always am because we want good seats and I pay a lot of money for these. Okay, so somebody had moved my tape, picked up the masking tape and moved it over 5 seats and set it down and then taped theirs off. They didn't like rip the tape and pretend like they didn't know what happened. No, they literally picked up the tape, moved it, and saved 5 seats. No. So I took their thing off and put our tape back. And then we sat there, and then we didn't need 3 because Jen had a migraine. So we had 3 at the end we didn't need. Well, then, I told Becca she was going to have to handle a confrontation, and we kept waiting for somebody to come and take these seats. Nobody ever came. And when did Beyonce and it was right before halftime.
Oh, it was after.
After half, whatever. So, but yeah, Beyonce didn't even go. That's what I put in my note to Margene. So nobody even really sat there. Well, because if people are saying, "Hey, there was almost a fist fight," I wanted her to know that it was just us and we can handle ourselves.
We should have actually had up the mic.
Because there were people watching, we made a scene. Okay, so nobody was coming, whatever. It's after halftime, we're sitting there. Jonah, okay, my side of the story, Jonah comes to me and I thought he said Chase, and Chase is harassing Beyonce. And I was like, Jonah, sit down. Beyonce can handle herself. Well, no, Beyonce had sent him down to me because Beyonce was being harassed by a guy in the seats at the end that was saying those seats were his and he saved them. But then she'd reply back and he would laugh at her. And this is all during the concert. The music's going, the dancers are, it's dark, and he's literally it's when you have those mean kids in junior high that pick a fight with you and then fight you saying, and play the victim, why are you fighting me? But they're the fight pickers. So then it's all stupid, it's over seats. And by this point, all the little kids have gone. There's literally 300 empty seats in the auditorium. They could have sat anywhere else. And so he came, one guy moved even. There was a different guy there that Jonah kept walking in front of. And Jordan and Josh. Anyways, he left. This guy came and started picking a fight with Beyonce about her being in a seat. And was being very rude and disrespectful. And so then when I finally realized that it wasn't Chase that was harassing Beyonce, it was some strange man. I'm tripping over people's feet and shoving all of our family over. I get down there, I'm like, what the crap is happening? And Beyonce's like, him. And then he's picking a fight with me, and he was even to my face calling me a liar that I didn't save the seats. It was so bizarre. And I mean, it was rando. Well, his wife starts moved to the back and is mad too. And I guess he was telling Beyonce something I don't even know you. And Beyonce's like, I don't know you either. You're literally in my seat. She's like, stop talking to me. I don't know you. And he's like, I don't know you either. Anyways, so then, don't do that for a second. So then he was like, well, then I'll just move. And I was like, good. And he goes, well, actually, I'm going to sit right here. And he sat there. Well, this is all while the dances are going. So there's people looking at us. We're making this giant scene. So I'm like, fine, sit there. So I climb over Beyonce and sit in between Beyonce and this guy. And I'm like, go ahead, sit there then. And so then I just sit there. And then he it's that weird, creepy, white dude that's better than everybody else. And he just was, looking at you oh, you're so little and beneath me. That attitude. And then his wife moved back a row. And then the kids were climbing. So it's that lady that's the news reporter that Margene has announced everything now. Her kids were sitting by this lady. I don't even know. I guess his name is, what was it?
I don't know.
I'll have to ask Becca. Polson? No. Folsom? No. Dumbmouth? Probably. So it was just ridiculous. So then whatever, he ends up leaving. The kids are all gone. I think one of their kids was even in their chess wars. Do you know his name?
Graham.
Graham?
Oh, is he the kid that always asks for hugs? He's so weird. This little
Yeah, because that's his dad.
Comes up to me at least 2-3 times a day. Can I have a hug? Can I have a hug?
It's probably creepy. See, I think Beyonce is just cuter than his wife. And so he was like, I want to sit by her, but I got to pick a fight so my wife doesn't think I'm just sitting by some cute girl. Because it was just weird. The fact that he didn't pick a fight with the guy sitting there. He waits until the man moves. And then Beyonce's there. And he starts picking a fight with her. It was so weird. So then we get up to go, and you know me, I really wish I can't think of things until later, but he comes up and starts apologizing, and I'm just kind of laughing it off like, hey, whatever. And I was like, you know what? Because he's like, oh, misunderstanding. I didn't mean for it to get like that, whatever. Well, Beyonce's just glaring at him, and I'm just standing there like, okay, I don't know what to say. And then I was like, you know what? We're the Crosby Hunt family, and there's 18 children. So we always take all the seats. You know, I made some comment like that. So then he knew who we were. Creepy, because now I have a stalker. And then, like, we keep talking about him, right? I mean, Beyonce's pissed because he was so rude. And I feel so bad that I thought that Jonah said it was Chase that was harassing her. I would have gone over there earlier. And yeah, for him to tell me that I was a liar. He literally was gaslighting me to not know what seats I taped off.
Because I watched you. I helped you.
Thank you.
Evan even helped you. He was holding the
Right,
down.
Evan held the tape and I taped the whole thing. And then, and then the wife was like, so we're Stu Crage. Stage crew. And so and I was like, okay, well, this is like my 23rd year and I did concessions all day yesterday. Is this a pissing contest? Because I can win. Hold my beer. I just keep saying that tonight. Okay, so then, whatever, he comes and apologizes and it's like, okay, I don't know what to say. It was just random. And he kind of kept looking at Beyonce, but she's like, I'm not saying anything to you, jerkwad. And then we just keep talking about it over and over. We're rehashing it. It was traumatic. So traumatic. So then I'm out in the parking lot and we're still hashing it over because it had to be that she was a girl. I don't think it was skin color. I think it was the fact that she was a girl, because why would he not care that the guy was sitting there, this man? But as soon as it's like some cute girl, he's going to go and like attack, right? And then as soon as I got there, then it was like, oh, I should probably apologize because he was in the wrong. I'm like, please, we'll win anytime. Fight me, I'll win. Ask my kids. Ask Ellie. Ellie, I always win.
She's hiding.
Anyways, I said go outside. Great. Well, there's freaking, what is that? Hide and seek in the basement with grown teenagers instead of outside. What? On a spring night? What's wrong with these kids? What?
I don't know, but I'm the finder. I need to go find him.
And he's scared of ghosts right now, so send help. Remember, we just pray and then we feel better about it. Yeah. Okay, so the moral of the story is I'm standing out in the parking lot saying goodbye to Bentley, and all of a sudden the guy's behind me again. And he's like, oh, Hans, well, somebody found your credit card and they're giving it to Mia. So now all of a sudden he knows all my kids' names. He'd been glaring at Ellie, and now he knows about Mia. What the heck? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, oh, well, I don't know your name. And he said it, Pole something? Crap.
Paulson.
No, because I remember that. Hopefully Becca knows. It really doesn't matter. Graham's dad. Graham, the hugger's dad.
He's so
Anyways.
stupid kid.
And then we randomly started talking to this other guy. It was super chatty last night. And then they have 7 kids. And he likes to brag he has 7 kids. I didn't say anything last night as he was really talking to Becca. And kept talking about like all my kids and whatever. And I thought he said 6 last night, but tonight was 7. So apparently he had a baby last night. Whatever. Because I went, oh yeah, well that's how many I have biologically, but hold my beer and how many. I said it again. I was going to send this to Annie. I mean, hold my, what does she drink? Horchata?
Like the
tea stuff.
Yeah.
Horchata. What's it called? Annie's tea stuff. Okay, now the joke's over. And then I was like, yeah, we'll have 10 kids. And he was like, oh. And then the kid in the car is literally a mini Ben Stevenson to a T. And he was like, I have a degree in babysitting. He's probably 12. I have a degree in babysitting. I can babysit for you. And I was like, well, unfortunately, talking about Becca, she has so many siblings. She doesn't need to have some rando Ben come over and babysit her kids. Anyways, whatever. So now Mariah has my credit card. Some guy knows where I live, and he's out. No, I was kidding. He doesn't know where I live. He knows my name. He knows some of my kids' names. And yeah, I think that's the story. And now this was a 10-minute story that really wasn't that big of a deal, but in the moment, man, we were heated. Don't take my seats.
Wait. But what if the guy used your credit card?
He didn't. Mariah has it. Okay. Anyways, dance is over. I'll save everything. But guess what? I ended up not getting. I got to ask Grandma Hunt because I didn't end up getting the chess wars recorded. I know. I'm the worst mom in the history of mothers. So I'm very sorry. All right, I'm going to bed. It's late. Love you guys. Bye.